Hello people, how you guys doing? If you are new to this my YouTube channel, my name is Preston God, and this is a segment of my YouTube videos where I come out here every weekend to show you guys what we analyzed previously, the trade that I'm currently in, whether it has hit my stop loss or my take profit, and I'll also show you guys the trade that I'm also looking in upcoming week. So guys, I want us to start with the US index, the US dollar index, so we can use it to know what's happening in the forex market right now. And as you can see on my screen, USD index has been trading. It has been in an uptrend for quite long now. So this is the daily time. Let me just remove all this thing, just quick analysis on what's happening with US dollar. As you can see from the monthly, this market is bullish, very bullish, broke out from this structure and is heading to this resistance bar here. So guys, I remember that Trump was inaugurated recently, so everything is just moving upward. Everything is moving upward. So I was just analyzing the dollar index and I find something that is so interesting, and it will also interest you guys. I say let me bring it up here so that you can use it in correlation to other currency that we are going to trade this week. So when I move down to my daily time frame, I saw that the market break this resistance bar. It broke the resistance bar from here and it retested back here, and it gave us a chart pattern and it continued to trade upwards. So at a point it reverses back. So the way to know when the market is reverses back is you will use your Fibonacci retracement to check where that the reverse will end, the retracement will end. So I use my Fibonacci retracement and I track the reverse, and as you guys can see, this is a 50%. Okay, this is a 61% retracement. The market retraces so well. So when I was seeing all these things, I knew that the market is about to be trending again. And with this information, I now start to look at pairs like AUDUSD, EURUSD, GBPUSD, NZDUSD, because these are the pair that I'm focusing on, that I want to trade on right now. So guys, even if you scale down to a 4 hours time frame, just a quick recap, you will see that the market did something like head and shoulder. This is the left shoulder. You see this as a left shoulder, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder, and this also here is the neckline. And I was saying to myself, is dollar index break this neckline and retests back, oh guy, like the market is going to trend for a long time, and this where it will going to head. Maybe NFP might push it to this level, because next week is NFP, so NFP might push this market to this level. NFP means non-farm payroll. If you're a newbie, it means non-farm payroll is a fundamental news. So guys, let's head to the trade that we analyzed last week. If you check my previous video, we analyzed EURUSD. Let's start with EURUSD. This was a trade that, let me just remove all this things so you guys will understand how I entered this trade. So if you guys check previously, I was analyzing this trade last weekend on Saturday, and I told you guys that this market is in a downtrend with correlation with what is happening to the dollar index, that the market broke out from a range. If you can see, this is a range. The market broke out from this range and it started to retest back here. I analyzed this and I told you that this market is going to do this thing, like in my 2 previous videos. If you check my trade idea, they like episode 1, episode 2, you will see all this. Even episode 3 itself, I talked about all this thing when the market was retracing. So what I did immediately, I knew that the market is retracing back to this resistance zone. This was a support zone before it turned to resistance zone, and I scaled down to a daily time frame and I went to analyze it. So guys, my last video I told you guys that you should be looking out for a chart pattern inside this zone, that you will look out for a chart pattern for you to enter a sell. And when you scale down to 4 hours time frame, let me just clear this chart so you understand what I'm saying. So when you scale down to a 4 hours time frame, you will see the chart pattern that I'm telling you about. So right here is a double top. You see, the market did something like this. See right here is a double top. Can you guys see what happened here? And it bleed all the way down here and it retraces back, then it's now going down. So I told you people to look out for a chart pattern on this level, that when you see a chart pattern forming on a higher time frame, best believe that it's going to hold. I have said it here time without number that you always look out for a chart pattern before you enter any trade. And as you can see, this is a head, this is a double top. And if you can check this in, that is a look. If you are the kind of person that know liquidity in forex, you will know that there was a liquidity grab up here. You can see this big bullish candle. Assume all those early sellers, this candle come to kick all of them out. All of them was kicked out before the engulfing bearish candle follow up. But me, I was trying to find my entry, so I just drew my line. I just drew my zone in the neckline, because this is how I trade my chart pattern. I only allow it to break the neckline before I enter my trade. So I was waiting patiently for it. At a moment it looked like the market has left us, that the thing has been moving. I was out, and I know, I just believe in my technicals. Guys, if your technicals are right, best believe that you are not going to make a mistake, even if the trade didn't go your way, but at least you will protect your capital. So I drew my zone, and I also bring out my counter trend line. No, this is not a counter trend, this is just my normal trend line to see where the market is heading, to to track the market. And I was saying, okay, since the market is bleeding, that we are staying in this trend line. So I was waiting patiently for it until the market broke this trend line. And I did not just enter at the break of this trend line, I was waiting for it to retest back to this neckline, because I knew that the market will come and retest there. So to add to my confirmation, I bring out my Fibonacci retracement tool, and I place it at the previous swing high to the recent swing low. Guys, if you can see, this market is touching here. Let me make this thing bigger so you can see what I'm saying. Just a second, guys. So guys, as you can see, this market is touching this level. You can see this is a previous swing high, and this is the recent swing low that formed when I was analyzing this thing. I told you guys to wait for a chart pattern to enter this trade. Now the market now retraces back to this level. This is where I entered my market. So I was waiting patiently for this trade. This is what I analyzed last week Saturday. I asked you guys to wait for it. I was waiting patiently for it. Then I scaled down to a 1 hour time frame to refine my entry more, so that I can get the best of the entries. Guys, I scaled down to a 1 hour time frame. Let me remove this Fibonacci. That's when I scale down to my 4 hour time frame. You can see this double top very clear, and this is the liquidity graph that happened here. So guys, I now jump in on a sell on the close of this big bearish candle that is here. I enter a sell around here, and my stop loss was above here, and my take profit was all the way down. Let me go to 4 hours so you can see where my take profit is. So guys, I was targeting this low as my take profit, my final take profit. I also have other places that I will take out my profit. Like I'm also seeing this thing just look like a head and shoulder. This, let's just say that is a failed head and shoulder. This is a head and shoulder on a 4 hour time frame. So That's another concern I have on this trade. This head and shoulder, and this looking like the neckline, and well, I hope this is a failed head and shoulder, a vast head and shoulder. So this is how I entered this trade. So at initial time, how I used to trade is, if my trade hits 1:1, I normally move my stop loss to break even. So on this trade, the trade was moving, fine, everything was okay until my trade hits 1:1. Immediately it hits 1:1, and I move my stop loss to break even. My break even was around here, so I'm little bit sad on this trade, because this trade came to hit me out on break even, because this let me remove this big engulfing candle, bullish engulfing candle, came and hit me out of this trade. And guys, that was so sad. I was so annoying, and immediately the thing hit it started bleeding down. Guy, like, I was, God, what happened? So this is what it is. My technicals was right, so I protected my capital when the market moved 1:1. So that is my rule. So I didn't break any of my rules. I am still waiting to enter this market. Now I'm going to look for another entry. So if you are watching this now, if you want to look for an entry on this market, you have to scale down to a lower time frames to check if you will enter it. So you scale down to lower time frame and you look for a zone. This is a zone right here, so you wait for the market to clear that zone before you enter. Let's make sure that the market clear this level. Make sure that the market clears this level first of all before you look for a sell opportunity. Clear it, then retest back, let the market do something like this. Just have patience, guys. We'll still catch this then do something like this. Maybe it will go up very well, to grab some liquidity before it will now drop again. So you have to be patient and wait for it, or the market might do something like this. Who knows? Like, it might do something like this, or it might go up. It might decide to go up, do something like this, maybe come back to this level and break down again. So we'll just be looking out for what the market is going to do next. So let's jump over to GBPUSD. I have a setup on GBPUSD that I'm also looking out for. Let me remove all these things, so we'll go to a higher time frame and analyze it from the beginning. So let's go to the monthly time frame. So guys, if you look at the monthly time frame, GBPUSD, I'm not that 100% certain on what it's doing, but GDP trade is like 50-50. So, or let me just say this, 60-40. I'm just 40% sure that it's going to drop. I'm 60% sure that it's going to drop. Then 40% is for the market. So I don't have that much confidence. I know it's going to drop, but you have to be conscious of this first. So the most important thing, always know your risk management, protect your capital in any trade you enter. So this is what's happening on the monthly time frame. You can see this range up, down, and the market broke. It came up here, it retests back, it came and it didn't even reach this level. It started to drop down to this level again. So let's see what's happening on the weekly. Oh. Wow, guys, and there is a trend line here that the market broke out from. So maybe this thing is coming back here, and what I can see, maybe GDP is trying to retrace, maybe trying to form a chart pattern here, maybe double bottom, trying to form a chart pattern, or it will break and continue to the downside. So who knows, but let's see what technical analysis is telling us. Let's analyze and know what's happening. So this is where the thing broke out from. So how can we enter to this trade now? And there is also a level here that you guys need to watch out for. This level. Let me check my Fibonacci. Let's see whether it's at the Fib level. Okay, it is at the Fibonacci level, touches the 61 and the 50% retracement. It's touching it right now. So guys, if you want to trade this GBPUSD, you have to wait for extra confirmation. You don't have to be in a hurry to trade it, guys. You have to wait for extra confirmation. Let's go to a 4-hour time frame to check what's happening. Okay guys, I have a little concern on this trade. It's like you will leave GBPUSD, you will leave GBPUSD. I don't really understand what's happening. Let's see guys, let's analyze this together. Can it go? No, like this. Okay guys, if you want to trade this, you have to wait for it to clear this level. Maybe when this level is clear, so you can hold it from here to here. How many pips from there? Let's see how many pips. Maybe okay, this is 84 pips, or you can hold it to this low, 273 pips. So I wait for the market to clear this level, break very well, and retest back to this zone before you take sell on GBPUSD. So let's go to NZDUSD. NZDUSD, same thing. That I'm seeing multiple levels here. Yes, I'm seeing multiple levels. I'm seeing multiple levels here. So guys, we'll have to be careful on this trade. Very careful. Don't rush into any trade. Always wait for a confirmation. So this market is going down, but you will not just enter blind because it's going down. Just wait for an entry point. Allow it to break this trend line, break this zone, do something like this before you enter it. Let the market break it very well, then retest back. Then you look for a chart pattern and enter your sell. Always make sure that before you enter your trade, always look for a chart pattern. If you didn't see the chart pattern in 4 hours, you might scale lower to a 1 hour time frame, maybe 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and refine your entry more. So wait for the market to break this level before you now go on sell. Let's see what's happening on AUDUSD. Just quick, what's happened? All this market, they are just showing the same thing. AUDUSD is so close to this thing. For me, before I would trade this AUDUSD must tell me fully that it is bearish. Well, it's bearish, but I'll still wait for it to clear this zone and even this level self. There's so many zones here, so I'll just wait for AUDUSD to clear some levels. We still have space to the downside, so I'm not in a hurry. We still have space to the downside. All these things are levels, so I will prefer for AUDUSD to clear this level and retrace back. Let AUDUSD do something like this. Clear all this level, then retrace back, then drop, massive drop. So guys, I know some of you are not swing traders, but you can use your all the day trader strategy to enter this market. Always wait for a confirmation. Don't rush into the market. Let not the market use you as a liquidity. Guys, I want us to just watch out. Just a quick recap. Just number one is Euro USD. In Euro USD, wait for it to break that level. Break this level, retest back to it. Then look for a chart pattern in 1 hour or 4-hour time frame. Mostly maybe in 1 hour time frame. Look for a chart pattern before you enter your sell. Make sure say this is your first level target, second level target, or you can hold it to anytime you want to close it. Then the next one is GBPUSD. Same thing on GBPUSD, same thing on NZDUSD. So always look for it. Make sure that you are patient enough to wait for your trade to come to you before you execute. Guys, this is the end of my segment video. I want you people to like, share, subscribe, comment. Please guys, make sure that you are following me every week. Every Saturday I will come here to show you guys what I'm looking at and the trade that I have taken. So guys, I want you to support me. This channel is not growing, but I believe by God's grace it will grow, and I will have much audience that will be following us. So guys, peace out.